What's going on, everybody? It's SM. Welcome back. All right, it's time for the pickups video for the months of June and July. I went and collected some games for all 5 systems, man. PS5, PS4, all the way down to the PS1. So yeah, let's start off with the PS5. First game is System Shock. Now this is a remake of the classic game that came out like a long time ago. I never really played the original game, but I heard it was really good. I saw some gameplay of this one a couple weeks ago, and I thought it looked fire. I heard it was really hard, so I mean, I don't mind. I don't really back down from a challenge, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. Next game we got is going to be Greedfall. Yes, I do like spiders. Their last game, Steel Rising, was a pretty good game. It wasn't a great game to me, but it was all right. And I heard there's a sequel coming out to this game, so I said, you know what, I'll try it out. I'll see what it's all about. So yeah, looking forward to playing this one too. And that's it for the PS5. Next up is the PS4. Went ahead and got the Devil May Cry collection. Devil May Cry 5 is like my entry into the franchise. I'll admit I played this franchise late. I just couldn't really get into these games back when I was younger, but I said, you know what? I kind of want to do it. I want to give it a redo like I did Red Dead Redemption. I want to start over from the beginning. So I went in and picked up that as well as the remake that came out. I think a lot of people did not really like this remake for some reason. I thought it was actually pretty fun. I mean, I didn't really know Devil May Cry like that, so I didn't really care about I think they sort of redid Dante. Yeah, a lot of people really did not like that, but I remember the combat being really fun, so I definitely am looking forward to getting into this game as well. And the next game we have is Dragon Age Inquisition. This was the only Dragon Age game that I had. And I believe I had this game for the Xbox, but then I took it back when I sold the Xbox. But this was actually a really fun game. I had no idea what was going on in it, but I remember having a pretty good time with it. So, and I found it for a pretty cheap price, so that's why I picked it up. I saw they were also coming out with a new Dragon Age game. Next game is going to be Little Big Planet 3, man. I mean, I picked this one up because I had all the other Little Big Planet games, so, and I enjoyed all 3 of them, honestly. Yep. They are such great games. Next up is The Incredibles for the PlayStation 4, the Lego The Incredibles. I picked this one up because I just wanted something kind of fun and chill to play. Been playing a bunch of stressful games lately, so I kind of wanted something to kind of just, ease my mind. And yeah, this one was perfect for that. And plus, I really like the Lego games anyway. Next up is Sleeping Dogs for the PlayStation 4. This game was very good. It was really good. I will say it was a little bit underrated. I think the combat in this game was super solid. The story was really good. I would have loved a Sleeping Dogs 2. I really doubt we're going to get one, but I would love one personally. It was a great game. Speaking of great games, moving on to the PS3. We're starting it off with Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, boy. Yes, boy, this game was not cheap. I found this on eBay, but it was worth it though, man. This was a great game. I remember when I first played it, I wasn't too crazy about it at first because it wasn't open world. I liked Spider-Man and open world games when I was younger, but this one actually had a really good story. I would love a Shattered Dimensions movie. I guess that's kind of what the Across the Spider-Verse movies are, but I mean, I would like a live action, Shattered Dimensions movie. I mean, this is what Madam Web should have been. I mean, you get to play as Spider-Man 2099, amazing, noir. I mean, yeah, this game was so good. Yeah, I need to pick up Web of Shadows as well, but see, those games are expensive. I even had to pick up Little Big Planet 2. I mean, I had all the other Little Big Planet games, so I had to pick this one up too. Yes, sir. I think that one might probably be my favorite one though out of the 3. And then next up we have Soul Calibur 5. This was my first Soul Calibur game, boy, and I loved it. I think this was the one that people did not like story-wise. I think the main character people didn't too much jive with. I honestly didn't really care. I just loved the combat. I mean, it was my first Soul Calibur game. I didn't really have too many expectations, but I remember enjoying this game a lot. Although I would choose Soul Calibur 6 though as my favorite one. I even picked up Soul Calibur 4. I believe this is the one where you get to play as Darth Vader. Yeah, so yeah, I had to definitely get this one. Heard great things about this one. And then next up we have Army of Two. I picked this one up mainly because I wanted to complete the trilogy. I think the Army of Two games are really fun. I hate that, that I wish Visceral was still around to keep making these games, man. Because I think Army of Two would have done even better nowadays. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully, maybe one day we might get a remake of those games. Who knows? Next up is The Incredible Hulk, man, the movie game. This was the last Incredible Hulk game we ever gotten, which is weird, but I will admit I had kind of a rocky history with this game. I remember this game being pretty fun, but as soon as I played Ultimate Destruction, I just couldn't play this game no more. I just couldn't do it. I mean, everything that game did, it did so much better than this. But I did replay this game recently. It's actually pretty fun. It's not great. Don't get me twisted, but it's a good game. I think I found it for a cheap price, so that's really why I picked it up. I will admit I had a pretty good time with this game. I would love Ultimate Destruction to be remastered, though. I will admit I would love for that game to come back because we need that game. We need more Hulk games, personally. Next up is Dead Space, the classic. I love the remake. I missed out on a very classic game. That's why I picked this one up. I need to pick up Dead Space 2 and 3 because I heard those were good too, especially Dead Space 2. I think that one is everybody's favorite. But yeah, pick this one up because I definitely am looking forward to it. I'm a fan of the franchise now. Next up is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I know nothing about Metal Gear Rising, but I remember playing the demo to this game, and it was fun, boy. Had no idea what was going on, but I had a good time, man. So, yes, I am looking forward to playing this, too. I kind of wish we had more hack and slash games like that, Now we're moving on to the PlayStation 2, boy. Got quite a few games, starting off with The Incredibles, boy. Yes, big Incredibles fan. I absolutely love the movie. It's probably my favorite Pixar movie. The movie tie-in game was actually surprisingly very good. It was hard, though. Like Jimmy Neutron, some of these movie tie-in games were a lot harder than they should have been. But this one was still really fun. I never got to beat this one, though, but I'm going to now. I also picked up the sequel as well. You probably never heard of it, but it's called The Incredibles: Rise of the Underminer. It's strange how we got a sequel game but not a sequel movie, but I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I mainly picked this one up because I wanted to play it right after the first one. I never got a chance to, but I heard it's really fun, so yeah. Kind of surprised we never got an Incredibles 2 video game, but it is what it is. The next up we have Spider-Man for the PlayStation 2. I mean, I picked this one up because I had Spider-Man 2 and 3. I've always sort of liked the first Spider-Man game, but the movie game. I mean, the web swinging was really weird. The combat was kind of but the graphics still look really good. And, I like the Tobey Maguire's lines in the game, his quips. Yeah, had to pick this one up to complete the trilogy. Spider-Man 2 is still the best, though, hands down. And then next up is Over the Hedge. I will admit, I love the movie. I really did. The game was all right. I wasn't hugely crazy about the game. It's definitely a party game like, Shrek Super Slam. I remember this game being kind of hard too, though. Yeah, a lot of these movie tie-in games were just were hard for no reason, but it was still really fun, though. I think this one wasn't really based on the movie. I think it was based on like a sequel, I think, of what the movie to the movie, like if it was to come out. Yeah, I need to replay this game honestly and see what it's all about. But yeah, I still love the movie though. And then next up is Hot Shots Golf 3, boy. I picked this one up for nostalgia reasons. I'm not like a huge golf fan, but I played this game with my dad back when I was little a lot. I mean, this was our game. So yeah, that's this game has I have personal memories with this game, so that's why I picked this one up personally. And then last PS2 game anyway is SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. This was not my favorite SpongeBob game, I will be honest with you. This game was weird as heck, boy. And I think that's sort of why I never really loved it. But I did think it was still pretty fun. I mean, you get to play as Robot Plankton, I believe, and You get what, Crash Bikini Bottom? That was fun. You get to play as Patrick. Yeah, the Krabby Patty level. Yeah, this game was strange. It was based off the dream sequence from the show. I thought that was pretty unique, but yeah, I remember the driving in this game was pretty good, but I think the art style was kind of off-putting to me. I don't know. It's kind of complicated, but I still enjoyed this game quite a bit. But like I say, it wasn't my favorite SpongeBob game. And last but certainly not least, for the PlayStation 1, drum roll please. Voila, Spider-Man for the PlayStation, boy. Yep. Bring back memories? I know it does. It certainly does for me, man. Listen, not only was this my first Spider-Man game, this was my first game ever. Like, this is the first game I ever played in my life right here. I remember walking into the living room and seeing, you know, the PlayStation. My dad bought me the Spider-Man game, and I was so young, man. I forgot how old I was. I think I was like, what, 6 or something. But I could never beat this game, though, because the last level, I think, what was it? What was the main villain? Was it Doc Ock with Carnage? It was Monster Ock? Yeah, that gave me nightmares. So I could never beat the game, but listen, I will be doing a playthrough of this game, and I will beat this game, okay? Yeah, a lot of great memories with this game, though, man. And let's be honest, it kickstarted me being a gamer. Well, it helped anyway. So yeah, Spider-Man for the PlayStation. All right, that's pretty much my pickups for the months of June and July. Quite a good little stack there. A lot of games that I really, really loved when I was little. Just really growing my collections, man. And I'm really happy that I picked up this game, man. It's been almost what, two decades since I've seen this game. Yeah, man, and I'm looking forward to playing that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. Almost there to 1K. I am just so close to 1K. And yeah, my name is SM. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.